And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to any at home watching. It is awesome to have you here. Got a text message. My brother texted me. It's looking good. Sending me his pages for the monster superhero comic my brother did, of the comic that we've been working on with my father. It's the three of us. It has been a lot of fun putting that together. His is the Frankenstein core team, and it's cool. Alright, so we are back in the game, and as you can see from my side picture here, today we are going to, and as you can tell from the description, we're going to make Batman and the Bat Family. Now, cool news, I have renders for Batman, Nightwing, and Red Hood. I don't for Robin or Batgirl, so I kind of remember how I had them looking. They haven't shown up yet, so it's not that big a deal if they don't look completely like themselves, but we're going to do what we can. We're going to start off with the Dark Knight. Now, this is under my other profile, which will be the Brave and the Bold profile. So you won't see any of the showcase guys that I made over the last couple of days. Okay. And we got to do Batman's height, which I believe Batman is like 6'2", 6'3", something like that. I don't remember the exact height. I try to make them their height as they are in the comics. That's just because I find that fun. I want to say Bruce is 6'2". Yep, 6'2", 210. But I'm not going to make my Batman 210. I want him to be a heavyweight, so we're going to bump him up to 245. That kind of puts him in line with like John Cena, roughly. Which makes sense for Batman, because Batman's just a beast of a man. Skin color works. And I think I didn't change the face too much. We're going to edit his attire. Clothing. Head. I'm hoping that I can fly through these ones real quickly, and so we can have a bunch more characters ready to rock and roll. For any of you who are joining me today, who have joined me the last few days, or have watched it as a VOD, welcome. Thank you for checking this out. Thank you for being one of the many fans of DCCW. You guys make it worthwhile. You guys make doing this fun. And you have no idea how much I appreciate everyone who comes by and stops by and says hello. Hello, as my one friend would say. Shoot. I've not seen the luchador mask that I used to make him. I mean, there's the Dragon Lee one, but I don't want to use that one. I mean, the one I have is kind of like Dragon Lee, just slightly different. Is that it? I think that's it. Because I think I think that's it. Let me pull them up on one of my other monitors here for myself. Zoom in. That's not it. Is it? It kind of looks like it. Remember that one. Then we got all the Rey Mysterio masks. That's got to be a Deathstroke mask, right? I mean, I know it's red and blue, but it's got to be Deathstroke. Axiom. Okay, I guess that was the mask. Maybe it'll look better once I get it colored. I liked the one like this because it had the nose cover, like Batman. And then I started with the blue, and I desaturated it. But I still like a blue and gray Batman, so I kept the blue. And then that I did black, I think. Maybe okay, come on. Maybe I changed the material. I must have done that. I did not mean to save a screenshot, but there we are. That's as close as we're going to get. I don't think that was the mask that I used. I really don't. Was it one I had to unlock? That wasn't it. Oh, that one's cool. Man, if I lost everything I unlocked on the island, which wasn't a whole lot, but it was stuff I used. That one got me. Okay, maybe it wasn't. How's everyone doing tonight, or today? I hope you're staying warm and comfy at your homes on these cold winter days. Or that you live in an area where it's not a cold winter day. That would be even better. I don't understand how that's a luchador mask. Okay, I guess that's what I used. Whatever. It works. Okay. And then I had where is that one at? I think it's, I want to say it's one of the generic ones. I think it's a Seth Rollins, but I think it's now a generic one. Ooh, pardon me. So I know you guys haven't seen Batman in the show other than the intro, but he is coming. Unlike Clark Kent, he is not an established wrestler. So he will be showing up. He actually shows up very, very soon in the next episode. So make sure you guys catch episode 4 of DCCW, which will include The Dark Knight. The rest of the Gotham Knight family are not arriving yet. They will come at a later date. But I figured, thematically, let's create them all today. Even though I probably shouldn't, and I should probably create who I need in my storylines sooner. I don't know. Half the fun for me in this game is creating stuff. There it is. Actually, I don't even think I need to change the color on this at all, do I? Maybe... No, I think I'm going to keep that color. I like that color. But I do need to add an image. God, that blue dot on his forehead's bothering me. Oh, God, I got to put his ears on, too. I can't believe I didn't put his ears on yet. Anyway, let's put the symbol on the chest. Nope. Any image placement. Son of the Bat. Boom. I love this bat symbol. I think it looks really cool. You know it's Batman, but at the same time it's not your normal bat symbol. I think it's kind of similar to the one Jim Gordon had when he was Batman, or even, I think that was Rebirth, where he had the yellow outline. Have you guys been reading the new Batman book by, oh gosh, what's his name now? I'm blanking on the names. Let me look it up here. Just started not that long ago. Not Absolute Batman, regular DC Batman. It's been a lot of fun. Jorge Jimenez is the artist. Matt Fraction, that's right. Gosh, how can I forget that? It's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. It's very... He wanted to make it episodic, which is kind of cool. And so each issue is its own thing. But at the same time, he's writing it as an overarching story. So it's episodic, but there's a big overarching story, and it's a lot. It's really cool. I'm really enjoying that book. I've read the first 2 or 3. I really liked it. I don't know if I'm behind any or not. I haven't been to the shop in a while, so I need to go. I need to swing by there and pick up my books before my comic shop guy calls me and yells at me. I used to... I was never a huge DC guy. I liked DC. I've always liked DC. I used to be a huge Marvel guy. But I kind of started losing interest in Marvel around the time of, I would say, Guardians 2 to Avengers, the first Avengers movie, as far as comics go. There were still a handful that I would always read. Like, I'm a huge Daredevil fan. I even started reading the newest Daredevil run that was drawn by Romita. It's not as good as the previous run, but I'm a huge Daredevil fan, so I always read that. But I really started disliking how Marvel started to really lean into making their comic characters almost identical to their movie counterparts. Like, for example, Star-Lord. Star-Lord was never a big goofball in the comics. He was kind of a no-nonsense, very, very strong-willed leader. Part of the reason the Marvel heroes survived the annihilation... Actually, I kind of like that tape on the thumb. That's cooler. Part of the reason why the Marvel heroes survived the Annihilation Wave, and then they went and made him like completely a goofball like Chris Pratt. I was like, well, that kind of sucks. Can I change the page color? I didn't know the tape color. Oh, I can. Let's make it a gray. There you go. That just looks... That tape on that thumb looks really cool. I wonder whose gloves these were. These look kind of Taker-ish, but I don't know if they are Taker. Alright. Lower body. Were these tights or bottoms? Like some, because there are some bottoms that are actually tights, which is really weird. I thought these were tights, though. Taking me harder to find some of these pieces because I'm actually not playing this on my monitor or my actual like a TV monitor that is hooked up to my console. I'm playing it on my monitor on my computer, so I can kind of keep an eye on chats for streams as well. But my monitor on my computer is not very big. It's just a laptop, so it's kind of a small monitor. Um, so it's harder for me to see the images. And I've hit the age where I need to use reading glasses. So, oh, those are the pants that remember these. I'm going to actually favorite these because these are the ones I use for Nightwing. I should be doing that more often when I come across stuff that I want to keep favorited. And that's a fantastic feature, the favorite feature. There are some things in this game that are just awesome, and then there are some things in this game that are just like, what were you guys thinking when you did this? Are these the pants? No, those aren't the pants. Those look like them, but they're not. I know these are Seth Rollins' pants. I think. I could be wrong. Oh, jeez. Maybe they're in the bottoms. Oh, usually those are in the skinny because they're supposed to be like tight and skinny. So yeah, as far as Nightwing and Red Hood go as well, I've got renders for them so I can make sure that they kind of look like how I originally created them. Robin and Batgirl, I don't have renders for, and I'm going to have to kind of like make them look something like how I remembered I did it. Here they are. No, that's not them. Because that's a different belt. But I might end up going... Well, no, I like that double line. If I can't find the ones I'm looking for, I'll go with those. Let me favorite those so I don't forget those. So yeah, Robin and Batgirl, we got a little bit of freedom on how we can create them. So if you guys have ideas before I get to them, because I'll do Nightwing and Red Hood first, drop in the chat on stuff we can do for Robin and Batgirl. I know I used to for Robin. I did one of Dom Mysterio's tops, and turned that red with like yellow and green accents on it. Batgirl, I'll be honest, I don't remember, other than I remember I gave her, for her entrance, one of those capes that had like the chest plates, and I put the bat symbol on the chest plate. Alright, scrolling through, looking for Batman's pants. These aren't them, are they? No, those aren't them. Again, if I can't find them, I'll just use the other ones that I found. Those will work too. There's just something with that double line I kind of like. I don't know why. How do you guys feel about Batman and Trunks? I personally, in the comics it is, I'm not going to put Trunks on the CAW I'm making. I am personally a fan of Trunks on Batman. But I'm a fan of Trunks on Superman as well. But not on Green Lantern. I don't like him on Green Lantern. I liked his rebirth design. Ah, here it is. I liked... Oh, that's not it either. Shoot. I liked Green Lantern's rebirth design. But yeah, I like Batman with Trunks. I know it's silly, the whole argument of underwear on the outside. These are kind of cool too. But yeah. So you want to have a favorite Batman story? Apollo Crews. I wonder what happened to him. My favorite Batman storyline is No Man's Land. I love that storyline. I think that's peak Batman. I love the trying to take over the territories. Give me just a sec, so I have a text from my wife. So I need to make sure I answer right away. No, I kid. She's a fantastic wife, and I would be lost without her. And yes, she doesn't watch my streams, but if she would know that she is, without a doubt, the best thing that's ever happened to me. Not that I don't tell her that already. Anyway, sorry, I'm off on a tangent there. I'll just use these tights. I don't know where else they are. I love No Man's Land. I think it's one of the best Batman storylines ever. And I think, I think that's a fantastic storyline, and it's there's nothing better than it. So I always am a big advocate for that storyline. In fact, so I'll put this up to a vote. Maybe I'll make a vote post as well. I want to make sure I have a Batman-centric, Batman-themed PLE/crossover. And I'm trying to decide between one of two. One of them being No Man's Land, and the other one being Nightfall. I was thinking, and I'm curious how you guys feel about this, of No Man's Land, and then making it basically my War Games with the two rings. That's kind of my idea. It's going to be a bit before that one shows up, but that's kind of what I've been thinking is War Games, No Man's Land. I'm going to do one other thing here because that dot on the forehead's annoying me and I just want to cover it up. Here's a trick I learned as well. So we're going to add an image. Ooh, one thing I want to do first is material. This is a kind of a cool, let me see. Oh, shoot. Okay, never mind, that's not going to work as well. But add new image. The storm it rains. Not lettering. I'm looking for design. See if I can find the dot, if I can get this to work right. I've done this before on other items, where you can basically get rid of that because even if I put this on there, it's still going to be three-dimensional and bump up a bit. Stop, slow down. Let me change it up to the diamond. Maybe that'll be better. Designs. It's just so squirrely. Okay. Whatever, that works. Okay, so then I'll make the color black. Now, you can still see that design there, right? But I go to material, boom, and you can get rid of that design. Or you can it kind of gets rid of it, but just wait, there's more. Plastic kind of fits that. And then I go to emboss and bump it up once and it's gone. So I'll do that sometimes for the backs of jackets or shirts. I'll do that sometimes if I want to remove the design. So a little CAW tip there from myself to y'all if you want to use it. Feel free to use it. Feel free to not. Just thought I'd share my knowledge. We all help, and when we all work together, we all make better CAWs. You guys know this use code. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, man. So I'm looking for kick pads. Jeez, sorry. And they're kind of a... I remember finding these before. They've got that cool little, like, design in the middle. I don't know if you can see that little V and that line down and all that. Those are boots. Are these the ones? I don't know if those are the ones or not. We're gonna change the color and see. I don't think they are. They're not, but they might work in a pinch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna star these. I need to start doing that more often when I find stuff that I go, oh, I remembered I used that for so and so. I think this is the theme song playing is, yes, Martian Manhunters. So yeah, Martian Manhunter is currently injured in my universe. If you watched the Road to Brave and the Bold episode where he faced off against Joker for the Gotham Knight Championship, Joker attacked him at the end because Joker's crazy. He won the title and yet he still attacked him. And so John Jones is injured. When he returns, who knows? Maybe the War of the Gods tournament. Because I will be doing a War of the Gods tournament. Those are kind of cool. Those aren't bad. I really like those ones, though. They had that really neat design on them. Oh, here they are. I recognize the white feet. Sorry, my allergies are just awful this time of year, everybody. I apologize. Okay, cool. And there we go. Batman's ring attire is finished. Or close to finished. I don't know. Gosh, that bugs me. I want those pants back. Let's look in bottoms again. I hope you all don't mind that I'm doing this. I could have swore they were generic. No, they're not going to be in bottoms. They might be in skinny. I could have swore they were just generic bottoms, though. I don't remember them being anything special. Like with preset colors. What Batman do you guys like movie-wise? Do you want more tights, or do you like the tactical gear like what you get in Dark Knight and The Batman? I think we've had if we don't do Robert Pattinson for the new DCU, like they've been saying, a lot of people say stuff. But if we don't do him, and we do a different Batman completely, I want tights. I want a legit Batman in tights. And give me trunks. Because as I was just talking about, I like trunks. Oh, no, that's not... That's the one I was just looking at. I don't know where the... Oh, wait, I think I might have saw him. This is Green Arrow's theme song. Oh, no, I thought those were them. Shoot, but I think they might actually be like that, where there's a darker color on the bottom and a lighter color at the top, maybe? I don't know. I'm taking up way too much time doing this, aren't I? You're probably thinking, move on. Please, go to another character. And I will, I promise. Just give me one last look. That's all I ask for. I lost everything. Humor me. Shooter. Yeah, I don't know where these pants are. Huh. Well, this will work. It still looks similar to that. At least I think so. I hope you all agree. It still looks very similar. And we're going to do his entrance attire. And his entrance attire is easy. We grab a jacket. And I don't remember where it is, so I don't think it might be on the... Oh, yeah, it is jackets, because last year they had it under neck for some reason. This cape. Which is modeled after the Batman cape. And I don't know why they had it in neck. I thought that was weird. Where is it at? This is Black Canary's theme song, if you guys can hear it. I'm trying to turn the music up a little bit louder. I noticed it was very quiet again yesterday. I'm still fine-tuning everything, trying to get it, the streams better, more enjoyable for everyone. Is it like Invest? Is it one of these weird things? Whatever, I doubt that. Maybe generic, I can find it at. But anyway, yeah, I turned the music up a little bit so that y'all could hear it better. I think this is the cape that I gave Batwoman, or Batgirl. Because it kind of had that... It almost looks like the bat symbol, too. So I favorited it. And, anybody see the cape? Goodness me. I could have swore it was in here. It's not in high collar, is it? So if you watched the, as far as DCCW goes, if you watched the short about Batman, the little, like, superstar highlight about him, you will know that, and if you watched the first episode of Brave and the Bold, which was the second, DCCW episode 2, here it is, you would know that the Waynes have perished, like it always happens, and Batman is currently trying to investigate the murder of the Waynes. And some reason, no one, and I don't know why this is, but oh shoot, I just realized something I need to do. Hold on. Batman and Bruce Wayne are not in the same place. You never seem to find them in the same place at the same time. It's weird, isn't it? I'm going to go back and do one thing here. I apologize. I saved that cape so I don't have to spend a bunch of time looking on it. But that trick I pulled on his little dot there, I'm going to do it to the back of his mask, and you'll see what else I can do. Nope, not appearance. Clothing. Head. This is Arsenal, Red Arrow, Speedy. This is his theme song. He also shows up next episode. Ironically, he debuts before Green Arrow. But it's not like a huge debut. Like, it's not like a big, gosh, it's terrible to say it like this. It's not like a big deal debut. Okay, so I'm doing it like this, so it kind of gradients out. And then I change the color to match the mask. Change the material, because I changed the mask to leather. So I changed that to leather so it matches the material. I need to raise it up a bit, I guess. What the heck is going on here? And we're going to do something crazy here. This might work too. Okay. So you see the match now color matches. I've changed the material to leather. And it's kind of already starting to fade, and then boom, it's gone. And now that my Batman doesn't have that. It doesn't have that really nice. That doesn't look as good though, does it? Alright, we're gonna try something else here. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. Let's try it as a square. I did this last time, and for the life of me, I don't remember how I did it. Because this was... I made this character back when the game came out. I haven't touched him really since. Okay. Okay, I think... There we go, that's not bad. It does this weird colored thing there, I know. But I think that'll... Hoping that fixes itself. I'll change it to... leather. Yeah, I figured it would fix it. It's got a little bit of an issue with it, but I'm not going to waste any more time. I might fix it off camera. Yeah, I'll probably fix it off camera, but yeah. And then it gets rid of that little design on the back of his head. I'll fix the rest off camera so you guys don't have to watch that. But yeah, there's Batman. And I'll do the rest off camera. You saw the cape I chose. I favorited it so I don't lose it. And then we change his name to Deflator Mouse. Am I a Tick fan? Am I the only one? Batman. Whatever. Okay. I do plan on making an alternate attire for Batman. It'll be an all black attire. Because it'll be fun having it all black and then the black and the blue and gray. Oh, pardon me. Okay. Let's do our next person. Nightwing. Now that the top he wears, I have only set up for entrances, so that he won't be wearing that when he's wrestling. But I like that for his versus card screen that I have. I think Nightwing's 5'11". I have a lot of useless knowledge. 5'10". This is Hawkwoman's theme. Okay. My monitor's over there and I can't see the thing with the characters there. Wow, he only supposed to weigh 120, 175 pounds. We're gonna change that. Let's change his body type too. There's a thin body type that's actually got some beef to it. There we go, we'll do that one. Nightwing's supposed to be a little slender than Bruce. Alright. Whew, excuse me. Ugh, looks terrible. Do this. Oh, too mature. face texture. I'm going to do a little bit of head morphing and such too. We are going to make his lips a little thinner. And let's do one other thing. Make his face a little thinner too. Ooh, that's not right. That's the wrong mode. Trying to make him look a little younger. It's hard to do, I know. Kind of looks a little different, I guess. I don't know. And let's make his head a little thinner. Also, just try to make him look a little different from everybody else. What do you think? I know it's not much of a huge difference, but I like it. Okay. Hair. We're just going to change the hair color to black, not material. Black as night. I don't think I have his finisher set up. You guys think I should give him the Nightwing? Or is that a little too much on point? Fair play, all day. Mr. Terrific's theme. Oof, look at that Eddie Guerrero, Dominic Mysterio hair. That's awesome. Fair play to me if you dare. Okay, come on. What do we got? Oh wow, holy mullet. It's been fun creating a lot of the vault guys that I was creating because giving them the mullets and everything that I've been giving them for the 80s guys. I find it hilariously fun. But I guess it just, well, yeah, it will kind of matter if I end up using that image. Sorry, I'm thinking to myself here now. I just don't know where that hairstyle is. Fair play. Fair play. Let me see if I can see it on my render on my other monitor here and zoomed in. It's hard to tell with that there. I'm hoping if I do it here and zoom in on it on my other monitor. Okay, I can kind of see it. It's definitely not that. Let me turn his head a little bit. This is Zatanna's theme song. I do plan on having Zatanna show up. I've always been a fan of Zatanna. Thought she's a cool character. And I wanted to bring hair. Oh wait, I remember now. I think this is a ponytail here. That's why I can't find the long hair. I think it's kind where it's like, yeah, it's kind of like one of like these where like the top is pulled back. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. What do you guys like better, long hair Nightwing or short hair Nightwing? I grew up with long hair Nightwing. Well, technically, I didn't realize he was Nightwing when did he become Nightwing? I think it was like the maybe 70s. That sounds alright, because that's about when Jason Todd, I think, showed up. But yeah, I grew up reading long hair Nightwing in the disco suit and basically the blue and yellow version of his current suit. But I do like short hair Nightwing too. I think that's a great looking Nightwing. So I don't like the original face paint I had for this. I grabbed a face paint that was in there. So I ended up finding a Nightwing mask this time and using that. I just think that looks cooler. And basically it's going to be face paint, so it should rub off throughout the match, which would be cool. Oh, God, I hate this. I hate how that doesn't really line up. No, it's like... Close enough. So there's my Nightwing top, and then he's got some elbow pads. So I used to have an alternate attire for Nightwing. Originally that was the New 52 black and red outfit. If you guys think I should keep that, let me know for an alternate attire. And then obviously I'll default to the black and blue, or should I make his alternate attire the blue and yellow, where like the entire outfit will be blue and then he'll just have the yellow symbol and such. Let me know what interests you guys best. I was many moons ago, I trained to be a wrestler. This was 20-something years ago. I was doing some training. There's a local independent federation nearby me that one of my good friends was a part of, and I went and started doing training with him. My character was going to be named Max Showtime. He was going to be a Hollywood actor who's now going to be a wrestler. And yeah, I did the training. I did a lot of it. In fact, before he was Evan Bourne, when he was Matt Seidel, Lance Seidel, whatever you want to say, he was friends with the guys who were training us, and he came down a few times and did training with us. So I actually got to do like in-ring 2 or 3 minute like matches with Matt Seidel before he was Evan Bourne, which is really cool. Great guy, really nice guy. But I used to have elbow pads when I did it, like these kind here, the little gel hexagonal things. I did it for a while until they were testing us, seeing how we were doing, seeing how how we progressed and all that. And I was killing it on the test. I was I couldn't throw a punch. I couldn't make a punch look believable, so I threw forearms. That was what I did. But anyway, you know what? I like those gloves just like that. They wanted me to. They wanted to test me to see where I was at, which I get. They're training me. They want to make sure that I'm progressing, and they paired me up with a guy, nice guy. I don't know whatever happened to him. This was about the time when I bounced out. They had me try to suplex him to see how I did a suplex, and he didn't give me a jump. And I almost dropped him on his head. And I had him up, and I was bringing him back, And when I realized he wasn't giving me a jump, I twisted my body just enough so I didn't drop him on his head and hurt him. And after that, I said, nope, I'm done. I'm not doing that anymore. That was the end of Max Showtime's career. And instead, I ended up becoming a manager for one of the other guys. I don't know if you guys have heard the name Gary Jacobs. Fantastic guy. I love the guy to death. He's a real good friend of mine. Why is that favorited? I don't want those. Oh, it wasn't favorited. It was... damn it. Anyway, Gary J was a fantastic guy. I love Gary J. And this was when he first started out, and he started his gimmick of Gary the Barn Owl. And I was his manager, where they gave me the name Jacob Dangle, and all was the Owl Trainer. So it was Gary the Barn Owl and Jacob Dangle the Owl Trainer. I would run around the ring, waving, flapping my arms up and down, going hoot hoot, hoot hoot, trying to get people get on the match. It was so much stupid fun. I loved every second of it. The only thing that got tiring was tearing down, being one of the only people who would set up and tear down the ring. There were a lot of guys who would just stand around and talk during both times, even like some of the talent in the ring. And we're a little indie fed, like we were, finding whatever venue would take an indie fed every other week, or every other month rather. I guess we did it every month. But yeah, I just got tired of tearing down and setting up the ring. And there was nothing going on with my character, and there was nothing going on with really Gary's character at the time. So I was like, guys, I'm done. And I kind of left. And that was back in 05, I want to say, was when I stepped away. It was a lot of fun, though. It was a lot of fun hanging out with everybody, going out to the training center, learning the moves that I've learned. And yeah, I don't regret leaving, but I also don't regret doing it. So it was a lot of fun. Excuse me. Coming up, I can't wait, y'all. I am on vacation from my 40-hour job, and I can't wait to sleep. That's going to be the best thing in the world, to just sleep. And hopefully not have a little one crawl in bed with me, and I can have the bed to myself. If you have kids at home, you probably know what I'm talking about. The Grayson Waller effect. I like Grayson Waller. I might be in the minority on that one, but I like Grayson Waller. Is that a jacket I'm using, or is that a top? Might be a top. I hope Waller gets a push. I really do. I like him. He's a lot of fun. He's so good on the microphone, too. My goodness, he's fun to listen to. He's as quick on the mic, I think, as LA Knight, if not quicker. He's up there. Promo-wise, I put him up there with Punk and LA Knight and all them. Grayson Waller, he's so underrated. And he's really good in the ring, too. Do I think he's a main event? I don't know about that. I wouldn't be opposed to them giving it a push and trying him out at main event. But I just don't know if Grayson Waller's main event material. But man, that dude is fantastic on the microphone. And his whole stuff with the New Day right now, even though they don't know what the heck to do with the New Day are just kind of floundering. Which, How do you not know? Thank God for the new day. I don't want to shout. The Dragoness Miner is napping right now. Mrs. Prime does that. It cracks me up every time. She'll do the thank God for the new day. She gets all into it. It cracks me up. There's one thing you take from my streams. Find a partner who you can sit on the couch with, not say a word to each other for hours, and still be happy. I guess that sounded weird. Not like. Find somebody who makes you smile. Find someone that just is everything you've wanted in the world. There it is. I remember during the pandemic, me and the missus, we were working from home. We were hearing all kinds of stories about partners that, couldn't stand being with each other. And, our hearts broke for them because neither one of us wants to hear that. But I remember, too, we were reading these stories, talking about them. At this time, we were both working from home, working out of the same... We were living in a 2-bedroom apartment, working out of the same room together, because we had our second bedroom was an office. This was before Dragoness Miner came around, and this is even before Mrs. Prime became legally Mrs. Prime. But, I don't have the Nightwing logo. Alright, pretend he's got the Nightwing logo. I'll upload that and do that later. Hope you guys are fine with that. Anyway. She looked at me, she's like, telling me the story, and she goes, I'm good. I'm happy. Are you good? Are you happy? And I was like, yeah, I'm totally good hanging out with you and being, I get how some people shouldn't marry that get married, but I couldn't be happier with who I chose for my partner. Alright, finishing up Nightwing here. Next, we will move on to Batman's next partner, Red Hood. Anybody Red Hood fans? I like Red Hood. I do. I didn't recognize this theme even. This is a Cyborg. Oh, I hear noise. Sounds like someone's awake from her nap. Yeah, I'm not a big person who speaks about wisdom and everything, but I've always been a proponent of find someone that just makes you smile. That makes you want to run home and be with. I did. It's the best decision I ever made. Okay, so for Red Hood here, the jacket, just like Nightwing, is just for his entrance. Excuse me. We might call it after Jason Todd here. I might only get 3 of the 5 done today. I hope that's cool with everybody. Alright, so he's a 6-footer. I gave everyone on the Bat family, except for Jason Todd, enters from the ring. Or enters from the ramp, the entrance stage. And that's just because it just kind of fits. Jason Todd, on the other hand, let me give you a second. Okay. Jason Todd, I have entering from the, I gave him Dean Ambrose or John Moxley's entrance. So he comes in from the crowd. I'm not going to worry about his face because actually I don't ever have him taking that mask off. But I'm going to change his skin tone. Ooh, that went too dark. I like that. Okay. Okay. I think I just kept that hair. But as you can see, I did do one major difference. It is black. And of course I gave him his little white. Alright. Let's change the color. Oh crap. Hit the wrong button, sorry. Oh, that looks terrible. I'm not good with the dye. There are some guys who are just unbelievable. I can't do it as well. So I make do with what that. Okay. Let's start with our mask. Is that in masks? Or, yep, there it is. I decided to go with this for his mask instead of a full head mask like what he would normally have in the comics. Just because, again, this fits a wrestler persona. So. There we go. I'm going to change his body real quick. I hope you don't mind. I bounce around a lot in my brain. As you guys have probably noticed from my... If you were here from my other streams, you know I bounce all over the place. My idea for Jason Todd is he's the muscle of the group. He's the muscle. The Gotham Knights are going to be their own stable. They are obviously going to work with Batman. He'll be like the leader of the Gotham Knights, but they're kind of their own thing. So there's not going to be a giant, but Nightwing is the high flyer. Red Hood is the powerhouse. Jason Todd is the technical wrestler, and Batgirl is the striker. A nice little balance where they're all there. Alright, and I gave him I'm completely blanking on his name from the White Six. The big guy. I'm blanking on my brain's gone. Whoop, there it is. I just thought that was cool looking top for him. And then I put... Because naturally he has a thing on there as well. There it is. Get him his bat symbol. Everyone has to have their bat symbol. They're the Bat family. And then, so I gave him hand wraps. I gave him kind of like dirty ones. Where are they at? Oh, those aren't them. There they are. And I know you can't see it because of the jacket, but I gave him upper arm things too. I've noticed a lot of the stronger guys have those. I don't know if that's just a thing or what, but I always thought it made them look stronger. That's just me. Alright, and he's actually wearing bottoms, which I need to save because they're the exact same bottoms I'm giving to a wrestler from Mexico in the Mexican League. If you guys watched the episode, it was Slam Bradley was like, I think his name's like Venom or something. It's Bane. Bane's coming. There they are. And I forgot to save them. Because these are the pants I give Bane to, because they just look cool. Okay. And boots and shoes. Oh no. Those are always so good looking, but I never use them because of that. Gosh darn it. No, those are... Yeah, those are good. Okay. Alright, so that's Red Hood wrestling attire. And then we will do his entrance attire. His entrance attire, as you can see, is literally just a jacket. So, it's a brown jacket. Because I always like the Red Hood with the brown bomber jacket thing. You might get a chance to grab that Red Hood book before it got pulled. I didn't. I'm curious how it was. And there it is. I didn't even change the color or anything on it. I just kept it the way it was. Oh, I didn't realize that was on the back. All this time I never knew. Alright, we need to change this jacket. That's Karrion Kross's jacket. I miss Kross. I mean, I know he's on the indie circuit, but I miss him. Where is it? There was another jacket that I liked. Oh, that's the Lex Luthor jacket. I don't want to use that again. I try not to double up too much on parts. Obviously, there are some that I do, like Red Hood and the pants, but that's, you know, pants are pants. But especially if it's like a big main guy, I try not to double up on attire. This way. Pardon me. Oh, goodness, sorry. That way each wrestler is unique in their own way. So I've been thinking about doing recording some B-roll live. If anyone would like to watch and hang out with me, and I don't play the game. I simulate the matches for everything. I will let you know now, I am not going to be streaming as I record actual matches for the episodes. I don't want to spoil the episodes. But I may, do some B-roll stuff, because sometimes it's nice to have B-roll. Or maybe we'll just have some exhibition matches. That could be fun. I could simulate and we can all watch and enjoy exhibition matches. Let me know if you drop a comment below and let me know if you'd like to see that and who you'd like to see. Damn it. Why does that have just a little on the back? Ugh, that doesn't look good. I'm being picky, I know. I'm sorry. I don't know who that is, but who is spray painting leather jacket? Heathens. Should I give him a hood to come out to the ring with? Let me know if you guys think I should do that as well. Comment below. Where he wears a hood. Well, I wonder, hold on. Like something like that. That's kind of cool, right? He has red hood. That's really kind of cool too, actually. I really like that a lot. We may change up Red Hood and give him that, because that's, for his entrance attire, that's kind of wicked. Yeah, we're doing that. That's just cool. This, if you can hear this theme song, is Slade Wilson. I know he usually has a brown leather jacket, but we're going to do the black. The black just is wicked. Although I guess I could. Well, that'd be an awful lot of work. I'm not going to mess with it. I've got a lot of characters I got to create. But I am going to do this. It's a thing to put stuff on the back, apparently. So I couldn't find a jacket I liked. I don't know if this is going to do anything, but we'll try it out. Kind of. Okay. Okay. So, we got 3 more done today for our roster. Between these 3... Oops. We've got these 3 done. We've got Superman, Lex Luthor, Peacemaker, Jay Garrick, Red Girl, Power Girl. I think we got like 5 or 6 done on there. So we're about a 1/10 of the way done. Long way to go. But that's okay. Every day we're going to do more. So, for those of you who stop by, thank you for stopping by. I love having you guys here. You guys are awesome. Thank you for checking out my videos. Thank you for all the likes and subscribes you guys are giving me. You are all fantastic. I love you all. And until I see you next time. Where do I end this? There's. Good night, everybody. Or good day, or whatever. Whenever you're watching this. Talk to you later.